Hey everyone, how's it going? So as you can tell by the screen, this is once again a post commentary of a pre-recording. Now I have just finished recording, which is what this is, the 2,000 or 10,000 points Master Mode Week 2 of Unova Champion Stadium. Now this one was a doozy for me, mainly the Dark and Fire stage. Which obviously I'll get into once we get there. So let's go ahead and hop right in and I'll explain everything I'm doing. So I have the usual nodes. I'll have them linked down in the description if you want to know what they are. The first team I'm going to be doing is the Psychic team. This is the easiest stage by far. I literally one-shot them. I one-shot them with Wusamine. My whole thing is I boost her up, get her crit up with Hop and her own Dire hit up, get Psychic Terrain up, and I just one-shot them. So, yeah, very easy. Basically no thought into this one whatsoever. So yeah, as you'll see here, this will finish it off. I did do Attack of May just because why not? I mean, type advantage with Psychic Terrain, she'll do good damage. I'll probably do a showcase of May on this stage, like dedicated to her, since, you know, she has an anniversary and I haven't done a showcase for her and I really want to. So yeah, we're gonna just one-shot them like 21k, 23k, like, easy. Yeah, Wusamine crazy. The next stage I did was the Ice stage. Now, I didn't use an Ice team because I don't have a lot of, like, Ice Pokemon. So I just used the Kyogre team once again, if you remember from last week I did as well. Basically, it's the same exact strategy. Use Trainer move of Archie to get max crit and whatnot. Boost up with May, and then Sync move with Xerneas, so you can survive the Sync move and finish them off with Kyogre. Very easy stage once again. For free to play, there are some good options here. Definitely not for like the passive that I'm doing. But for example, I don't remember her name, but she has a Bomb of Snow. She's a free to play unit. She's actually really powerful. If you EX her and give her Sync Grid, she will demolish this stage. So if you want to do this, maybe not with all these points. Again, obviously, I don't think you should do this unless you're like a veteran or a whale, because there's really no point. You can use her, and she'll be really good. There's also obviously other ones like Bay, Valentine's Bay. There's Christmas Leon and Nessa, who I wish I had, but I did not. So I'm gonna probably try to pick them up when they come back. And yeah, you know, use good Pokemon for a stage. Not super difficult, but it can be a bit difficult. But this next two, these are the difficult stages, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up and move on to the Dark Week stage. I'm saving Fire for last because there's some good Fire units, but I don't have most of them. I have Red and Hilda, which are very old units, and they're not outdated, I would say, but they've definitely fallen off compared to where they were. If you have Enon Reshiram or Leon, like Master Fair Leon, I think you'll be okay. But for me personally, it was a struggle because I do not have them. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So next is the Dark stage. Now this is when the tactics really start coming in. So I need to boost my special defense as much as possible with Caitlyn. I have to set up a team here. I EX'd my Sydney so that way I could do even more damage. I wish I had him Sync Gridded. I really do, but I only have him 1 out of 5. And I bring Lear here, which is random, but the reason I do it is because his trainer move reduces the sync move countdown. So my whole goal here is to get 2 sync attacks off or something like that against the enemy Caitlyn, because I need to get rid of that Caitlyn as soon as possible because she does so much damage. And you'll see here I do rely a bit on luck. Absol here confuses all opponents with his brutal swing if it crits, and he increases the chance of them hitting themselves in confusion, so it's really nice. But I do rely on that sometimes. You'll see at the very end of the fight, if I didn't get the confusion, I might have lost, but thankfully the confusion went off, so I won. I'll obviously make sure to sync move with Sydney, I think his name is. pretty sure, but yeah. Because he gets a massive power boost when he's Mega Absol. And obviously, no, he just annihilates Caitlyn with his sync move. Now, this is the part where it gets scary. Because now my tank is gone. Lear is literally just there to get me my sync move faster. Because for example, if I didn't use Lear before, I couldn't get my sync move time and I died to the sync attack. That's just how it goes. So I managed to barely not kill. Barely not, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. I finished Caitlyn off with Brutal Swing here. And then I'm on to just continuously hoping. Now this is the part where I got saved by RNG. He got hit from confusion, and watch this. He almost killed me because of a random critical hit, but because I had endurance, I survived. Meaning, if the person on the left hit me and it got rid of my endurance, I would have lost right then and there, one hit away. So yeah, now we're on to, for me at least, the most troublesome stage. So my team I had to bring was Skyla, Hilda, and Red and Snorlax. Now the reason is because I need to get her max attack as soon as possible, as well as increasing her crit and having her super effective damage up on her sync attacks and her flame. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. But her main attack move, Flame Blitz. That's what it was. And like, there's just so much like luck involved in this and trial and error. This, thankfully, recording this only took me 2 tries. Obviously, I'm only going to show the like winning attempt. But the losing attempt, I was literally 1 hit away from winning. But I lost because I got a little bit of bad luck. So yeah, Hilda here is a sync nuker though for a striker, as you can see, really hard hitter for fire types. But the only problem is just that like she can't take a hit too well. Like she can take it okay, but like watch this. She had to be basically full health, near full health to survive this. I almost died. Oh no, that's right. No, I did include the loss. This is the loss. Yeah, as you can see. If I had gotten one more time, if I had her full health, she would have lived. I could have gone the Flare Blitz off and lived. I totally forgot. Yeah, I did include it. The next run you'll see is the victory run. But like, yeah, you see now, like without her, I just can't do anything, and that's the problem. Like, she cannot survive attacks well. So if she survives a sync attack, you can pretty reliably beat them. But otherwise, it's still not confirmed. It's just pure luck. So yeah. This is the winning run. I basically do the same thing, I just get a bit more lucky. And I think a bit smarter, to where basically before he sync attacks, I do Flame Charge instead of Flare Blitz, and I heal her back to full health, which makes her barely live the sync attack. She lives it in red HP. But it's enough to make it so where I can finish a fight and get a victory. Yeah. There we go. Get our max crit, sync super effective damage up. And now here, as you see, like he's about to sync move, so I'm going to spam Flame Charge instead of Flare Blitz. Have her at full health, just to make sure that I can survive, which I barely do. Now look at that, I barely survive it. But I do manage to get a heal back from her passive and get super effective damage up once again. Gonna heal a bit more of Potion, because thankfully he went for a trainer move and not something like Iron Head. And then he goes for Leer, which was so lucky, because if he didn't, I might not have beaten this stage. No, I wouldn't have beaten it, I don't think. Because he probably would have attacked Hilda and would have lost. So again, this is what I'm talking about the amount of luck. But thankfully, he went for Leer. I got the finishing sync attack for 15k and was able to beat the stage. Oh, this stage was a nightmare with me testing out teams. It took me literally like 2 hours. So I'm glad I was able to do it in a few tries. And finally, we have Iris. I go for their physical, like they're weak to physical attacks. And I went in with my full fighting team, plus Sonya. Because Iris's main gimmick, at least I can tell, is that she lowers your attack by 2 stages on entry because she has Intimidate. So I give Bay max attacks by Sonya's trainer move and her own X attack. Now, if you're wondering how I have, I think it's Corbalion, It's a Master Fair from the battle points. I used it on that. So it is giving Bay a little bit of a stat boost and damage reduction, which is useful. I try to lower defenses, but it just doesn't work. Which, yeah, like, you'll see here, Bay is an absolute monster. This is why I just love this unit. She's so powerful and just so fun to use. Like, instant one-shot in the side units, and she's able to one-shot the, finish off Iris with the, what was it? Meteor Assault. Right here for like 9k? Yeah, 9k damage. So yeah, that is 10,000 points Master Mode, Week 2 of the Unova. Overall, it wasn't too bad, except for the Fire and Dark stages, but Fire was hell for me. But yeah, I'll be posting some more videos soon. Serena should be out relatively soon, so do expect some stuff on her. Obviously, I will make a massive summon video. I think I'm going to go like 5+ multis in, because I have 12k stones right now. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so 4 multis at the minimum. I might go even more. We'll have to see. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be the end of the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.